here, coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodle. Today, I've got one from... Well, I found it at 99 Ranch Market, and it's Kang Shi Never Met Noodles Artificial Roasted Pork Flavor. Now, Never Met Noodles, I don't have a frickin' clue what that's all about. But Kang Shi is another name for Confucius, which is also known, he's also known as Master Kong. And Master Kong and Kang Shi are two different companies, but a lot of people refer to Master Kong as Kang Shi. So there's like this whole copyright, naming, nomenclature biznatch that's going on. I don't know if it's over or what, but somebody asked me about it once, and I was like, they asked me, would you confuse Master Kong for this stuff? And honestly, I was like, I wouldn't. I don't think most Asian folks would. But there are a lot of similarities. I mean, the Master Kong mascot is a little chef. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little chef there. And this is out of Hong Kong, but the sole distributor for this is in New York. So this is definitely for the US market. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's why I'm labeling this review as United States. So anyways, I'm doing this one in a pot. I'm going to steep it in a pot, mind you. I'm going to boil it. But noodle block goes in. Some vegetables going in. Come on, go in, vegetables. There you go. These are all the same flavors that you will find another brand in. A brand called JML. Jin Mei Long. And it's just kind of funny. I think they all have the same colors too. Maybe. This one's artificial roasted pork flavor. What do you do with a wet paste sachet? You pray to it and you knead it. When you pray to it, it warms it up, loosens up the juices. There's barking down below. I don't know if that's because of the maintenance people doing the leaf blowing out there, or if that is a package at the door containing little flashing lights. I really hope they show up nice and early today. It either goes one way or the other with Amazon, and I like it when it goes the way where it shows up nice and early. I've had things, it's funny, some places, the different people, companies that deal with Amazon stuff, like, they won't leave it at your door if it's after a certain time, or it's just weird. But I don't know. There's some goo going in. Look at all that goo. I don't know if you can see the goo. There was some goo. Alright. Goosland. And we're going to do this for 3 minutes. It's already been... Yeah. Well, on the bright side, maybe it won't be as spongy as the last bowl of these that I did. It's a shame because they do have pack versions that you boil. And I've had quite a few of those actually. A guy in Massachusetts God, what was his name? It's so funny because it's like all these people come in and out of my noodle life, on my blog life. It's like somebody will contact me and go, hey, I got all these noodles. I went through your entire list and you haven't tried these. And then sure enough, they have. They've done their homework. They haven't. I haven't tried them. And then like this guy, he sent, I want to say in all, like 4 boxes. And they were big and they were full and it was really nice of him. I think he's probably shelled out like almost $40 in shipping per box. And then like they usually had 20 to 30 different things in them, at least. So, was it Massachusetts? Can't remember. I remember though, I like it. I like getting things that people put newspaper in. Because then it's like you get to kind of see about where they live. And generally it's like, oh, I've never heard of that grocery store. Fascinating. Oh, look, they have all the same stuff. And then they'll have something weird. But, yeah. They're going to clean the gutters this week. People on roofs. We used to have a top floor apartment a while back. We left. It was great. I loved it. It had vaulted ceilings. It had a fireplace. Something I really wouldn't want now with the kids. But it had the tall ceilings and the floor plan was rad. The downside is it started leaking. There was like a roof leak, and their attitude about it is like, so is that like, it's like cosmetic though. I mean, it's really not bothering you that much, is it? They were total jerks about it, and we got them to let us, you know, they were like, well, we can move you into a different apartment. No, we're not going to move you like physically, and no, we're not going to pay to have a company come and move your stuff to another apartment. It's like getting all chastised for their thing leaking. I remember one of the maintenance guys shoved a screwdriver through the ceiling of our bedroom. And my wife was pregnant at the time. It's just like all we could think of was like, dude, there's like an inch thick of mold up there, isn't there? No. And then they tried to like screw us on the deposit. I remember that. That sucked. I really liked that place. Really nice view, really great place to do the noodle stuff. It was like right next to a mall. Oh, and right across the way from our apartment, there was this couple that lived there. And I don't know, I think they were tweakers, you know. And I remember one time there was like all this ruckus. My wife takes her cell phone and like holds it over the keyhole and recorded the whole thing. It's like 10 cops like bust into this apartment, and then everybody's running around. The guy apparently jumped off the balcony. We didn't do anything like that. They were really nice until we had a leaky roof, and then they turned into total jerks. Like, well, did you guys put something on the ceiling? No. See that broth? Look at that broth right there. Isn't that kind of a light color? Certainly looks like it to me. Kind of a light wheat tan color. Much like a soft coated Wheaten Terrier. Okay. Kind of like this color? Yeah? Is it like this color? No? I don't know what to tell you. Wow. Guys, really? Here's some pork. You know how much of this chashu I throw away? That right there? Oh man, that's a gateway drug. Throw some sprouts on. Right in the middle. Right smack in the middle. Why not? Onion. Some chili oil. I know it's supposed to be roast pork, but I don't have any of that, and I've got this pork, so I figure. And then I've got this Szechuan pepper powder. And that just sounds kind of nice on here. White sesame seed, black sesame. Let's go with the black. You know, and I'm gonna do the light colored too. That's something I never do. All right. It is time for the plaid rotation on the sugar plum. You have no idea what I'm talking about? That's all right. We'll take care of you. Dynamo hum. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. That's a really good movie. If you've never seen Step Brothers, you should totally check it out. It's a good flick. Yeah, I'm gonna call this good. Alright. Yeah. It's been Hans the Ramenator wishing you enjoyment eating noodles every day. Have a good one. Bye.